The name of the project we're working on is called the W Road in Chattanooga. It's a really historic road. It was first constructed in around 1850, and it wound up being a supply route during the Civil War.
This is the first road that came up this mountain. It hasn't been resurfaced since the 1990s. It's a resurface, which is mill and pave.
This project here, the overall length is about 3.2 miles. When I first discovered that we was going to get to pave on the W Road, I was a little excited for the challenge.
We're accustomed to paving quite a bit of grade. I mean, you know, we pave a lot of mountain roads. Where the W Road is different than what we've done in the past is we've paved steeper roads, but not as aggressive turns where you literally, you know, had to 3-point turn a truck around a curve. On a typical project, we will do a kickoff meeting, especially a project like the one we're doing now that's not necessarily textbook, mill and fill going down the road. This job had some serious safety concerns because we had to get material or trucks from behind us to in front of us, and they couldn't pass the operation. So we had to preload the trucks in front of us and work everything as kind of all the way across as we went down the mountain and navigate. Well, that caused trucks to have to back up the mountain in these hairpin turns. The roadway is approximately 24 feet wide, and we're cutting it with a Cat PM825.
So on this project, we started on the very top of the mountain, and we did it in sections. So we go to one curve, pull one pass, we'll back up and catch the center line. We'll go around the curve and do the same thing. We've done it in 4 sections for 1,500 feet.
This road here has been overlaid probably half a dozen times. We basically mill it off, get some of the weight off, and to make a smoother ride if we can.
The machines performed really, really well, and the operators did really, really well. The pavers that we'll utilize on this job will be 2 machines. It'll be a Caterpillar AP600 and an AP1000, and both machines will be the 600 8-foot machine will be utilized on the top section on the narrow width paving, and then the 1000 on the lower section where we've got lane width and out of the curves.
The process of our paving operation so far on the W Road is a little different. You know, most of the time you'd sit down, you'd put one main line down, you'd back up, pave another main line down on the cold joint. And with this, with the curves, we decided to take a different approach. So we pulled one main line down to the curve, backed up, pulled another main line down to the curve while it's hot lapped a bunch of that in, and then done that all the way down to the bottom of the S-curves. And now that we've gotten past the S-curves, we've made a paper joint on one side of the road, and we're going to start paving the main line like a normal operation.
We're going to run a CB7 and a CB4, going with a little bit smaller roller than we would tend to, just because of the steepness and the mix being pushed.
We just coordinated times to be here on the start date and have a field truck here just in case there was a breakdown. There was no scheduled maintenance or anything like that. They just wanted us to be on site just in case something happened to go wrong, and so far so good.
My experience with Caterpillar has been great. It's been fun to help us get the job done.
On a lot of the jobs we get, most times we will ask the foremans and the operators, milling or paving, which machine they prefer. And so far, every one of them has been preferring to run the Cat. They all do real good work.
The W Road in Chattanooga is special, and it's special to me.